And welcome back to the Crypto Hawk Show. Got a great one lined up. I still got a cold. I'm on the tail end. I think tomorrow it's back to working out and cold plunging. I'm not sure, but so my voice will be a little bit messed up still today. I'm halfway breathing out of my nose, so I'm not a complete heavy mouth breather today. I'm a half mouth breather. And yes, I'm officially 46 years old. No, 56 years old. Son of a bitch, man. But with another year comes more wisdom. Another year means I can do my best to help y'all get rich. I'm proud of that fact. I am. We are all here to learn. I will try to find the fact-based show for you. But yeah, me and Mrs. Hulk have the same birthday. Kind of a trip. We went to this absolutely fabulous place called Bistro Napa. It's in the Atlantis Hotel and Casino. Jeffrey Gaylord, happy birthday, Mr. and Miss Hulk. Jeffrey Gaylord's a $500 member, but some of these people give above and beyond that. And I'm grateful. I got all kinds of people on my show. Everybody has their ability to do stuff. And my ability is to research. My ability is to get up every damn day. I'll tell you what, yesterday, I slept until 11 a.m. I was wiped out. This cold thing, I'm always up at 5:30. Man, I could not. I just was like, oh, man. And I was crashed out till like 11 a.m. I didn't know if I was going to ever wake up. I've got a surprise for all of you today on the 5 p.m. show. I already notified the $500 members. $500 members, do not discuss right here in the top chat what I just sent you, okay? There is something so exciting. Well, something exciting, very exciting in crypto. I will let you know about it. It's an awesome opportunity. I verified it. Now, yesterday, well, I don't want to get into too much. Ben, 1973. Ben, right on, dude. Happy birthday, Mr. and Mrs. Hulk. So, yeah, it's a trip. Oh, Ben, 1973. That's when Mrs. Oh, never mind. Yeah, it's we went to eat at this place called Bistro Napa. I'm telling you what, both of us had birthdays. It was the same day. Everybody's sitting up front in the restaurant stuff, and they took us and went all the way to the back till like you couldn't hear anything at all. It was like quiet. I'm like, what? And it wasn't like anybody there at least for 15 minutes, like in the back of this whole restaurant. I was like, whoa, it's kind of like we're owning the place, you know? And it was just one of the best. It was just nice because they had jazz music going. I'm like, what? Like old school jazz from like the 40s and the 50s, like the real shit, you know? And it was the nicest people. I'm telling you what, it was a little pricey. But you know what? I haven't had, hey, it's almost as good as that steak place in the Venetian. It's pretty close. The McCormick one in the Venetian. Yeah, I'll tell you, it was a great dinner. Nice and peaceful. And it was just great. The steak was done absolutely perfect and just yeah, it was amazing. So I'm glad to be here. Bullboy, contact me. Bullboy, send me a text on my phone, and I'll hook it up for you. when I'm done with this show, I can take care of calling people and stuff like that. Please don't ask. When I sent out the mass text on the Telegram, don't ask what it's about and shit, because I can't answer all these people. I will do a show tonight on it and explain it all. So I'm not answering any questions about what I sent out. So if you call me, I'm not talking to you about that. So that's how it goes. This is an opportunity for you guys to get in on something. This has never happened before. The text that I just sent you, $500 people, you get a membership. Oh gosh. I think somebody. Okay. Looks like somebody accidentally, instead of hitting super chat, I'll work with it though. Wow, that's pretty amazing. Jeffrey Gaylord, what does he have to say? Hold on a minute. There's a crypto that I sent out to all the $500 people. And this thing is amazing. It's going to be part of the whole financial system of the future. It's going to be massive. Nobody else is talking about it. I'm going to discuss it. It's an opportunity that's coming very shortly. And I'm going to leave it at that. It's something that we've looked for, and it's here. So I'll leave it at that. Who in the heck? David Ball gave 20 Crypto Hulk gift memberships. Whew, coming in hot. We've got Tokenized Avocado, interesting. Julian Cato, Alex Johnson, Rick X6, okay. Ka Valley Crypto, AZ Manabrohan, SD _ Sparky, Reg Limones, C Notes 3188, Ronnie Cruz, Justice for Peanut. Oh my God, really? Peanut the squirrel. Didn't they have to like kill that squirrel or something? The government got all fucking stupid. If a guy wants to own a squirrel and have him on social media, then what the fuck? Why is that a problem? Why is that a problem? But guys out there cutting their wee-wees off, and a guy last week, his name was Frank. Now his name is Sarah. There ain't nothing wrong with that. This is what I'm saying. I don't understand what's happened to the world. That I know I'm being a little melodramatic, but a guy wants to keep a fucking squirrel. I don't care. I don't even know what the peanut thing is. I never seen it, never watched it. I don't want to watch it. But a guy had some kind of squirrel, and the government forced to take it from him and they had to kill the squirrel or something like that. Really? But I can be Frank today, cut my weebie off, put on some lipstick and shit and a wig and a skirt, and now I'm Sarah. That's not fucking bad. Like, I'll tell you what, there's something wrong. That's why I couldn't be in the Democratic Party anymore. It's like, wait, I saw this with Barack Obama's second term. I switched out. I was a Democrat the first 4 years, but I'm like, fuck, dude, this Democratic Party's getting wacko. So I had to just leave. I'm like, this isn't the Democrats of the 60s and the John F. Kennedy. No. This is some weird, wacko, fucking left-wing anarchy dumb shit. Special interest. Oh, man. Whew, Lottie. Okay. C Notes 3138, Ronnie Cruz, Justice for Peanut. There we are. Persiflanks, 4ZTK, Corby, The Wise One, Nick Green, Voltaze, Z Voltaze, Beachcomber, Kate H, Laurel O'Brien. And then we got, I think that's it. Okay. I made it through them. The recruitment officer. Add me to the bull boy. Marky, send me a text. I'm not going to remember this stuff. Say, I need the link to the Telegram, and then I'll shoot it to you. You're going to be excited when you see tonight's show. It's amazing. Definitely. That's my Christmas present to you. Don Juan. Happy birthday, Mr. and Mrs. Hulk. You're an Aries. I knew there was a reason why I like you. We don't fuck around except when we use hardcore drugs. Oh my God, it's true. Chris Sharpie said he was the coolest squirrel ever to live. Once a recruitment officer, legend never retires. Oh my God, these people are nuts. Blockchain behemoth, member for 9 months at the 2024 crypto explosion level. Robert Driscoll. Thank you very much, Robert Bobby. Jake called and wants to know if he can become a $500 member. So we have a certain person named Jake from State Farm who happens to run a YouTube channel on crypto. He's making all these predictions all the time. That's so fucking embarrassing. I mean, anyhow, this guy, well, and people like follow this guy. I'm like shocked. He's saying, yeah, there's only one price for XRP. No, there's not, you fucking asshat. This guy has no fucking clue what he's saying. No fucking clue at all. Everybody in the investment world is laughing at this clown. Look, the stock market is all manipulated. They have, we already went over this yesterday, but Jake from State Farm has no fucking clue. Everybody in the investment world knows about off the market purchases and sales, okay? Happens. The price you and me pay is not what the price they pay. Okay. I brought up with evidence yesterday's program with evidence from Mt. Gox. And who started Mt. Gox? The guy that started Ripple, Jed. Okay. In 2010, Jed owned Mt. Gox. And he talked about dark pools, and there were ways that on that platform, he was all about manipulation. Remember, the founders of Ripple were all about manipulation because how do we know? They already started back in 2010, like 2-3 years before Ripple even became a thing. They were manipulating crypto prices already. Oh, shit. Somebody tell Jake from State Farm, okay? Because he has no fucking clue. The dark pools where you would buy and sell crypto, nobody would know. You could either buy it secretly and then dump it publicly, or buy them both secret. There you go. They're different prices. That manipulates the price. When they buy and sell and no one knows. Now, we've already read an article before where the person said that they paid like $1.10 for their XRP when everybody else was paying like almost $4. I've shown you on the Ripple 2013-14 customer list, Ripple dividend, and all these other things that Ripple had that Jake from State Farm has no fucking clue about, okay? This channel is the authority because I have the facts to back it up. Every single show, I'm going to try to show you a screenshot or something like that, okay? We've already gone over this for 3 years. That dude must be brand new to crypto or something. Because he don't know shit, all right? The 2013-14 Ripple customer list, when you start clicking on when you start clicking on the customers, it shows you how Ripple incentivizes them. I've shown you. The biggest thing was the Ripple automated market maker, the XMM. I was talking about that 3 years ago. Ripple only told you guys about a year after I was telling you, maybe 2 years later, Ripple finally talks about. We have the XLS, whatever it was, 20 or something. It's the automated market. They already had that. Like back in 2013 with China. Ripple dividend and all that stuff. That's how they incentivize people. They'd have giveaways. Ripple would give away crypto to these little IOU people to form their network. The price that you and me pay is not the price Ripple's selling it off order book, okay? Dumbass has no clue about this at all. He's talking shit. Well, David Schwartz, I talked to David Schwartz because me and him go way back, and we were at Ripple Swell, and he told me, he told you a fucking lie, dude. And you're so fucking stupid because you don't have the evidence. You went ahead and believed him. Did David Schwartz ever tell you about Ripple China? No. David Schwartz ever tell you about Ripple Russia? No. Did David Schwartz tell you Israel about Ripple Israel? 2013, they already had their money. Ripple made their... No, you don't know a fucking thing. So he's out there talking all kinds of dumb shit. Oh, XRP price is the XR. No, it's not, dumbass. You have no fucking clue what you're talking about. Stay in your lane. Hey, I'm sure he's good at whatever he does, but it's not this, okay? All right. The squirrel was friends with a moose named Bullwinkle. Oh. YSN tells us this. Rock 22. Happy 56. Here's for the good times. Burrito Joe. Sending more happy birthday to you both. But I'm a Taurus. Oh, let me write down your name. Burrito Joe. Let me write down this. Hold on, everybody. Little side trip. April 13. All right. Now let me give you my contact information. And you're in business. Let me... Stevie ZBCN. Okay, what are we doing here? Instagram is at... Crypto Hulk 2025. All right, my X page. Let me give you the exact link. There we go. This Thursday, I believe we're going to have Caleb Brown again because he skipped a week. Naughty Jim, naughty little Jimmy. So we're going to have Caleb Brown here on Thursday. All right. Rob E. Rob E is a $500 member for 3 months. Happy birthday, Crypto Hulk. It's kind of weird. Like, as you get older, you'll see. Some of you guys are older than me. It's just you look at life. Life's different. Every year, when you start hitting a certain age, it's like you realize you got one left. You got one less. And you just, I don't know, you look at things more, and some things that used to be important are not important anymore. It's just very interesting. All right, let's Let's go right here to the deep dive. We're going to talk about the biggest exchange on the planet. That is the DTCC. Now, I want to go over something. Here is, I want to review again about important cryptos to hold. I want to show you what's taking place. I want to kind of focus on some stuff we probably already know. Oh, wait a second. Oh, good night. Let's see. Mao Pow 65. Welcome to the 3-month membership. You now have Crypto Hulk access to the Crypto Hulk hotline for 3 months while we get these crypto laws coming into place. They're going to be voting on it, I think, in less than a week. All right, let us get into this article. I want to show you something right here. Look, people, you can show people the right cryptos. Here's the thing. I want to show you again, and there's some brand new people who haven't seen this. The DTCC, Depository Trust Clearing Corporation, they handle all the derivatives trading in the entire world. How many $3.7 quadrillion. Man alive. That is amazing. Okay. Let's get into the DTCC. This article is dated December 11th. The DTCC authorized to offer new tokenization service. Everybody, it's all coming. See, a lot of these people, they hear something in the news. Look, they don't want to spend time to learn. That's how these people get destroyed, all right? People like you and me, the government's behind all this, all right? All this crypto that was made by the government. Initially, the internet's made by the government. Ripple's the government. The people that work for Ripple are government contractors. These other channels have no idea. That's a shame. Now, the DTCC receives a no action letter from the SEC. What this is the DTCC is the biggest stock crypto market in the world. We'll just call it. We'll use terms like this. Because I got a lot of people that don't know anything about anything, and that's okay. I don't know. I'm not an expert at all by any means in the DTCC. I don't deal with buying and selling and trading. What I do is I buy. And I don't do anything like margin calls. I don't know anything about that because that's not me. What I do is I look for real world use case. I look for connections and I buy a crypto based on that, not stocks. Some of you guys, I have stocks on the program I don't buy. I don't have to buy everything that's on my show because I'm going to get people that's going to say dumb shit regardless. Oh, you're just buying that stock because everybody's going to buy it and pump it up for you. You just buy that. I don't buy every crypto on this program. The DTCC is authorized to offer new tokenization service, paving the way to a tokenized DTC custodied assets. They got a no action letter. This organization called the DTCC, they got like 20 headquarter buildings around the world. This DTCC gets notified from the Securities Exchange Commission that they are not in trouble and they got a green light to do what they got to do with crypto. They're being supervised by the SEC. What's happening, Crypto Hulk? What's happening is you're going to see the entire world of stock, bonds, equities, everything turn into crypto. Okay. You are seeing this right now. We went over this article back in December. We're revisiting it again because you need to understand where you're going with Crypto Hawk channel, because I'm going to talk about some cryptos and you need to understand how important these are. We are talking about the world's financial system. The Depository Trust Clearing Corporation is the biggest crypto exchange in the whole entire world. There never will be a bigger one than this. Okay. It's literally an exchange. Now, it's not like a Coinbase or whatever. This is way, way, way bigger. This deals with everything. This is like the real money. Not like people buying little stocks and shit, little cryptos. No, this is like the biggest. This is all the money in the world being traded. This is the biggest crypto exchange on the planet right here. In a major milestone to drive digital asset adoption. Are you hearing this? We had to take a little pause there to let that soak in. December 11th, 2025. In a major milestone to drive digital asset adoption. The DTCC, the premier post-trade market infrastructure for the global financial services industry. Globally, this is the best, the biggest. This DTCC is the global financial services industry for the entire world. Oh, shit. The DTCC has received a no action letter from the United States Securities Exchange. They have been given a green light. And guess what? They're going to roll this service out the second half of 2026. That's like around June, everybody. Again, in Crypto Hulk Show, we're early. We're always early. I've got such a surprise for you in tonight's show. You're going to love it. You absolutely love it. You'll be like, oh my gosh, Crypto Hulk, awesome, man. That's so awesome. Here's another thing that's awesome right here if you're brand new. In the second half of this year, I told you about this back in December. Here we are again. I'm reminding you, coming up here in a couple months. Well, that's almost about the same time they're voting on crypto laws, Crypto Hulk. Yeah. Remember, SWIFT came out around January, February. SWIFT comes out with the ISO 20022. Now, all these around November, all these banks are going to have to use the ISO 20022. This is an article right here we read where it did the same thing. They announced in December that they're going to go all crypto, and starting the second half of this year, they're going to roll out the tokenization service. That means they're going to start being able to buy, sell, trade, all of this right here, the second half of 2026. Everybody, that's 2 months from now. Oh, man. What if we get crypto laws and regulations? This thing rolls out in 2026. Oh, my God. Don't look, the price, you're going to wish. I'm telling you what, you little sneaky little bastards out there. I was telling a $500 member the other day, be careful what you wish for. I told him on the phone, remember I used to always tell you guys, be careful what you wish for. Because once these crypto prices go up, they ain't coming down. If you don't have everything you need right now, you shouldn't be popping off with the gums. Blah, 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 blah. You shouldn't be saying, oh, I want these crypto prices to go up. See, here's the thing, because once they go up, you're priced out. You'll never be able to afford this shit again like you have. You want to spend $1,000 and get 10,000 crypto? No, you'll spend $1,000 or something maybe on get one crypto. Right now, everything's relatively cheap. I'm fine with it. I don't care. It allows me right now. This is like discount buying. What I'm showing you here is the future. This is almost a brilliant situation. And I got brand new people that are happy right now. They got my program. They got a $500 membership for 3 months. They have access to call me and ask me all kinds of silly questions, and that's fine. because I'm going to help make you super fucking smart and rich. You don't have to know all this shit. I can help teach you it very quickly. Because by the time you figure it out on your own, oh, it's too late. When you watch Crypto Hulk show and then you get to call him and ask him questions, hey, you were talking about such and such. I'm like, okay, well, let me explain that better. And they're like, oh, damn, now I understand. The authorization. So the SEC gives the DTCC authorization to tokenize, to turn the $3.7 quadrillion that run through the DTCC. They got a green light to tokenize quadrillions of dollars. Oh my God. Just letting you know it's coming, everybody. I don't care what the price is. Like, I'm not discouraged. If these prices just dump, it doesn't matter to me. People that you have to understand, why does that matter, you Crypto Hulk? Because that allows me to accumulate to buy more. Because one day we already know where this ends up. I know where this ends up. If I buy today, I'm not rich tomorrow. That's not how this goes. That's how speculation goes. Right here, the authorization applies to a defined set of highly liquid assets, including the Russell 1000, which represents the 1,000 largest publicly traded U.S. companies by market cap, as well as ETFs tracking major indices, and United States Treasury bills, bonds, and notes. The no action letter is significant because it allows the DTC to launch the service once finalized in the middle of the year, everybody, and it's coming up real quick under certain limitations and representations, more quickly than would have otherwise been possible. They're allowing this to be sped up. The SEC, you know, I want you to see some. If they want to slow shit down, they can. They got Gary Gensler. They slowed it all down. And when they want to speed it up, they can speed it up. That's how this works. I can't give you a timeline. Nobody can. These dumbasses that give price predictions, they can't do that. That's so fucking embarrassing. Let us look here. Now, the DTCC is using something called Composer X. Now we're going to dig a little deeper into Composer X. They're using distributed ledger technology. Now, if we look down at the bottom, we're going to get into Composer X here, and then we're going to get into all the cryptos that make the magic happen, okay? How much time do I got to talk? We're about halfway done. Okay. What is the DTCC? With over 50 years of experience, the DTCC is the premier post-trade infrastructure for what? The global financial services industry. Let me give you a little hint. Canton Coin and Rise. The global financial industry will run on Canton Coin and Rise. Just thought I'd put that out there. And Rise has got like 0.002 or something, all right? Just saying, get 1 million of them for about $1,700. From 20 locations around the world, the DTCC, through its subsidiaries, automates, centralizes, and standardizes the processing of financial transactions. The DTCC mitigates risk. The DTCC increases transparency, enhancing performance and driving efficiency for thousands of brokers and dealers, custodial banks, and asset managers. The DTCC is industry owned and governed. All the companies involved with the DTCC, they help create the DTCC. They make sure everything is legitimate. It's kind of like if we ran a business, well, that would be a disaster. But if we all ran a business, we would all make sure we followed the rules and stuff. No more midget hooker cocaine parties and stuff like that at 2 a.m. None of that. We'd have to get rid of all the fun stuff. But that's kind of what they're doing here. These companies around the world that make up the DTCC, they work together to police themselves because they realize if somebody fucks up, the whole world's going to pay the price. And that's a bad thing if something bad were to happen. So they're in 150 countries. Here we got. They have transactions at 3.7 quadrillion bucks a year. And its depository subsidiary provided custody issues 150 countries and territories, valued at $99 trillion. Do you know a crypto exchange worth 99 trillion? Of course you do. If you watch Crypto Hulk Show, you know the biggest the biggest crypto exchange, and it will be very shortly. That's what we're reading here. This is worth 99 trillion, and that's just a start. When this thing takes off, it'll be more than 99 trillion. You are looking here at the biggest crypto exchange in the entire world. And I'm saying will be, because in June, it's telling us they're going to be tokenizing everything on this fucking platform. 3.7 quadrillion bucks a day. That doesn't move through Coinbase. That doesn't move through Binance. You can add up all these fucking crypto exchanges. This one's still bigger. Okay. And I call it a crypto exchange because they're turning $3.7 quadrillion. They're moving from traditional finance into crypto. They're using Composer X to do it. This is the biggest crypto exchange on the planet. And I'm going to tell you, Canton Coin and Rise. Those are your two coins. Let me check the comment section real quick. We'll get into a deep dive. Okay. Let's get into the real deal news right here. DTCC. I'm going to cherry pick this. This is not, okay, we know it's not a crypto project. Who are the people in charge of the DTCC? It was formed in 1973. Frank LaSala, he has 30 years, and he's ex-BNY Mellon. I mean, that doesn't get any bigger. The world's biggest custodial bank is BNY Mellon. The guy was there 28 years. Like, this is Nadine Chakar. Not Chaka Khan, but Nadine Chakar. Brian Steele. Tom Sullivan, ex-Societe Generale. That's the Roth, and I can't say child kind of partner bank. Got to keep quiet about that one. Don't want to lose another channel. Crypto Hawk, shut your fucking mouth. Let me look through here. AI and fintech. Okay, who is involved? Give me all the fintech. Here's your blockchain and crypto involved. DTCC's approach is open and interoperable. They have multiple tokens involved in this, in the formation of this project, this Composer X. How are they tokenizing all this crypto Hulk? Well, Canton Network. It was announced December 17th. The first major production partnership tokenizes subset of DTC custody U.S. Treasuries on Canton Network. Interoperable blockchain. Oh my God, Becky. DTCC leverages Composer X for minting. And the Canton Foundation governance. And you got Euroclear. Look, everybody's mixed up in this. But Canton is always, I'm telling you what, that's going to be a monster crypto. It's working with the biggest exchange in the world. It's worth 99 trillion. I don't think BlackRock's anywhere near that. What are they worth? They got how much in holdings? 12 trillion? This thing's like 8 BlackRocks, okay? Who else is involved besides Canton Network? Euroclear. So Canton Network, the coin, Canton coin, is on Caleb and Brown. Let me show you on CoinGecko. Here is your, it's 15 cents right now, just about what it was when I first bought it. Put in a few grand into it. Oh, I got another one tonight for you. Oh, don't miss tonight's show. You're going to be excited. Burrito Joe, YT sucks. Okay, that's all right. Yeah, YT is scared of this program. So now Joe's got 450. But yeah, this is like, this whole platform is so fucking gay. All right. Euroclear is mixed up. Clearstream is mixed. These are massive. These are global companies. Euroclear, co-chair of the Canton Foundation. That's massive. Clearstream is working with the Boston Consulting Group. It's got to be some kind of government operation there. With Boston, MIT with Gary Gensler in Boston. Securrency is a company that they bought. Securrency Tokenized is involved in tokenization, and DTCC bought that company. Project Ion is involved. Oh, now let's look here, brand new people. Let me do this. Here we go. Project Ion. I'm not going to read this article. I'm just going to show you it. But look at the very top. Because it talks about R3 Corda. Right there. DTCC has selected R3's Corda. And if you look here at this article, that's the XDC crypto. And later, the Grok will show us that it is, in fact, the XDC Foundation and all that shit working with R3 and the DTCC. It's the R3, it's the XDC coin. And it's what, a big whopping 3 to 4 cents right now? Telling you what, I'm showing you how it's all getting put together, all right? Just because you buy it today, the price ain't going up tomorrow. Get that shit out of your head or you're going to end up a brokey, all right? There's R3. So we know we've got, oh yeah, and the T-Rise. Here's this article here, copy and paste. Here is the T-Rise webpage right here. And you can see T-Rise strategically collaborates with Republic and Canton. Oh, shit. Here's the article right there for that again. T-Rise is a crypto you need to get. My name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, none of the above. I don't know anything about crypto. I don't know anything about financial advice. Oh, my God. I'd be the worst person to listen to about anything financial advice, mainly because the only thing I know about is hardcore drug use, heroin, cocaine. I snort cocaine 50 times a day. I usually go through about 5 pounds of heroin. I inject it in my veins. We're talking LSD. I take so many of those tablets under my tongue every day. Probably every 5 minutes I'm popping an LSD tab. Hold on a minute. Okay, I had to put in another one. Everything on the show is drug related, drug induced. Don't believe the thing I say. Anything I say is it's unconscionable. I don't even know why I said it. Drugs are involved. If you're smart, you'll not watch this program. My program's only for dumb people like me. All right, so we've gone over Canton Coin, R3 Corda, which is XDC, and Rise. Those are 3 right so far. Stellar is going to be in this too, but I'm going to read it off to you later. Okay, well, we got Hyperledger Besu. So let's look up this one. Hyperledger. That's Stellar. Stellar's high. Now there's different. Did they really take that out? Hold on. Here we go. Oh my God, they took it off. Oh my God, they really did it. Stellar IBM partnership with Hyperledger. They took that off. Oh my God, they totally deleted that off the internet. Holy crap. Wow, we're getting close, everybody. I got to show you that screenshot right here. Let me do the post. Okay. They deleted it off the internet. But you know what? I might, I'm going to be able to get it back. Hold on a minute. These stupid assholes. Give me a second here. Let me try this. Give me a second. I'm trying to recover an article that used to be on Luminaut dealing with IBM and Stellar and Hyperledger. And here we go. And I got the page right here. These stupid assholes. You can take down, if you're listening, you can take you can take down certain websites. I'll still get the information, dumbasses. For whatever government people are listening or whatever. There it is right there. Click on that. It's not spam. That's YouTube not wanting you to know the truth. That article comes back as a 404 page error. Doesn't matter. I found it anyway. There it is. Stellar IBM partnership and 3 Stellar projects. If we scroll down to where it says private networks via Hyperledger, what do we see here? The Stellar Development Foundation joined the Hyperledger Foundation. When is this? 2018, July. Aha. I got the page still. Dumbasses that tried taking it off the internet. You can go suck fat dicks again because I'm going to find this shit. So now we've got Stellar, Canton Coin, Rise, XDC. 4 cryptos involved in the world's biggest crypto exchange. I'm showing the evidence. These fuckers try to take it down. I'm not going to have that shit anymore. I'm so sick of these stupid fucks trying to hide shit from us. It's embarrassing. These people are so fucking stupid. I'm going to pull it up anyway. The only people who are not going to see it are the brokies. All right. If you watch this channel, you're going to see everything that you need to see. Social media, government, accelerator. That's good. Use case. What is the use case of the crypto that they're going to make? They're going to put everything into crypto form. So you can have 24/7 trading, instant atomic settlement payments and all that, liquidity pools. They're saying they don't have an exact roadmap of how all this works. But I just kind of told you that they're going to be tokenizing everything on the DTCC. And that's going to start the second half of 2026. Highly liquid only. They're going to have the Russell 1000. The Russell 1000 will be tokenized on the DTCC. That is massive. It's talking about Hyperledger Besu base. That's Stellar. Plus the Canton network. Expandable to additional pre-approved. Here we go. There's going to be an expansion. There's going to be more to come. More cryptos to come. Additional pre-approved public, private, layer 1, layer 2 chains. It's all coming. And I'll bet you they start talking about Ripple, huh? I bet you. That's going to be the private expandable layer 1. Talks about Composer X. Composer X is end-to-end factory for minting, capital markets platform for lifestyle, ledger scan for visibility. Canton Network. DTCC. So here is DTCC and the Canton Net. Did somebody just give $500? I got to see who did that. Hold on. There's your DTCC. Okay, it's a Mao Pao. Okay, we got that. DTCC with Canton. There's your Burrito Joe. Is like, good God. So they're not letting him pay. That's ridiculous, this fucking platform. They're like fighting this dude. He's already gave $470. I presume they're stopping him from donating. He's like, good God. That's how you know. Chris Sharpie says, Ripple is dead, just like Linnea and Codius. Absolutely not. All the other channels are, Codius is dead. That doesn't mean anything, CryptoHawk. That doesn't mean anything. That project died, CryptoHawk, along with the Brave browser and all that shit. It's all, it's archived, CryptoHawk. It's no longer in use. Okay, you're no longer in use. Frank LaSala. Like that Coil and all the Brave browser. Crypto, they don't use that anymore. They don't use Coil or none of that shit. That's just old information, CryptoHawk. Okay. That's that page. Let me click Composer X. What is Composer X? Is not a standalone cryptocurrency token or anything like that. It is the DTCC Composer X suite of platforms. An enterprise-grade institutional, it's an enterprise-grade institutional fintech infrastructure solution from the DTCC. Oh, my God. Over 3 quadrillion processed per year. DTCC rebranded its acquired company called Security product as Composer. Okay, Securrency was a company that would tokenize things. DTCC bought them, kind of like what BlackRock has, the Tokenized, the Securitized company. This is Securrency. So this is acting kind of like what BlackRock has, the Securitized company. This is Securrency. They changed the name to Composer X. Where do you find out who started Securrency? It would be like the guy who was in charge of the United States Intel community. Oh my God, I'm telling you. This gets wild. It's all the government. I told you already, all this shit's government stuff. Composer X handles investor onboarding, trading, transaction processing, corporate actions, transfer agency. Composer X Factory is open tokenization engine and smart contract framework. What smart contracts are they going to use? DAML, DAML. That's Canton Network's smart contracts. That's what they're going to be using. Not Ethereum. Just thought I'd put that out there. Not a big deal. Notice how the biggest in the whole entire world, but it does support ERC20 and ERC 3643. Okay. But the smart contracts are going to be DAML. It has full Ethereum virtual machine capabilities. Probably it's Hyperledger Besu. That again is Stellar. And other Stellar's a part of that project. Let me put it like that. Stellar's a part of that project. And R3 as well. That's massive. Okay. Who started Securrency? Securrency is Composer X. Securrency was founded in 2015 by Dan Doney, D-O-N-E-Y. Look that one up. Now, who is he? He's the Chief Technology Officer of the DTCC. He is the ex-Chief Digital Innovation Officer for the United States Intelligence Community. Oh, he came from the government. He also has a U.S. Navy background. Oh, just like David Schwartz. Can you guys not see this? This is all government stuff, all right? All this is the government. The ex-Chief Digital Innovation Officer for the United States Intelligence Community. Oh my God. That's who we're playing with here. That's why I've got the Canton coin. I've got Rise. I've got Stellar. I've got XDC. I've got them all. Not a ton of them, but I got access to them all. All righty. Now, who's a partnership of the DTCC? Securrency, Canton Network, Wisdom Tree. Doesn't Ripple have something to do with Wisdom Tree? I could be wrong. Wisdom Tree and Ripple. Oh, Wisdom Tree. Here's a Google AI. Wisdom Tree launched the Wisdom Tree Physical XRP ETP in 2024, offering regulated, physically backed exposure to Ripple XRP on European exchanges. On the 6th digital exchange, well, that's R3 quarter right there. So that's what that is. Okay. So let me click out of that. Wisdom Tree, XDC is involved. DTCC Launchpad. Okay. Next, deep dive page, Securrency. We're going to look at Dan Doney, Securrency, the co-founder. Securrency is an institution-grade blockchain fintech infrastructure platform focused on compliant tokenization of securities. Everybody, the whole 3.7 quadrillion bucks a year is going to start to be tokenized June 2026, coming up in like 2 months, everybody. This is massive. I hear the garbage truck outside. Just thought I'd put that out there. So Securrency, they're now calling it Composer and then an X. What's with this X? I'm telling you what, we're going to find out one day what all this X shit means. Dan Doney, co-founder of Securrency. He designed the core platforms. He's a total government hack. U.S. Navy nuclear submarine officer. Graduated from the U.S. Naval Academy in 1992. So this guy's in charge. Oh, yeah, Master of Science. He earned a Master of Science from MIT in 1994. That's where Gary Gensler came from, MIT. That's where one of the government offices are inside the college, where they have the teachers are really government agents. and they recruit the brightest of minds. That's how it works. First ever Chief Innovation Officer for the United States intelligence community at the Defense Intelligence Agency from 2012 to 15. Whoa, he's been basically working for the intelligence community, the spies. He's basically a spy, is what this guy is. Oh, he was an FBI Office of Private Sector Consultant on cyber criminal and counterintelligence threats. Oh, he was recognized with the 2014 Federal Fierce 15 Award. He has experience in AI and machine learning, blockchain. And, oh my God, this guy knows it all. He's a government. He is Mr. Government right there. That's who's involved with Securrency, which is Composer X. That's how they're going to control all the world's money, everybody. You got the intelligence community right there. Now, here we start talking about Stellar. Who's involved with the DTCC? Composer X. Let's make this specific. Who's involved with Composer X, which is Securrency? Stellar. Stellar is the primary for speed and low fees. It collaborated on asset clawback in Stellar Protocol 17. Ethereum's mixed in. The XRP ledger's mixed in here as a native chain. Grok is telling us the XRP ledger is the native chain for asset tokenization and transfers. Hedera Hashcraft is involved with this. Now we're up to like what, 5? 6? 5? So who's counting? Obviously not me. I need some help. Hedera Hashcraft is involved via the Open Crowd Dragon Glass XDC network. Oh yeah, it's talking about it by name. By name. XDC network, digital asset composer integration. There we go. The Abu Dhabi Global Market was involved. The Abu Dhabi Investment Office. Isn't that kind of interesting? Why are those Arabs mixed up in this, huh? Something going on with that. Abu Dhabi, huh? They're right in there with that government guy, the FBI and all that CIA shit and all that stuff. In the general public, no one's talking about this stuff, you guys. You guys are in on stuff that the news channels don't even know what the fuck we're talking about. They don't even follow Crypto Hulk because they're like, that guy's so far gone. It's all the hardcore drug use. So we got Wisdom Tree is involved in this. Like I said, Stellar is involved. Ethereum. Stellar, XRP Ledger, and the Ripple ecosystem right there, explicitly listed as the native chain. Oh my God, this is crazy. Cray. Stellar and XRP are involved in this, okay? Hedera, HBAR Crypto is involved with this. State Street, US Bank, Abu Dhabi Global Market, XDC Network. That's the XDC Crypto. Oh, gotta love it. It's what, 3 to 4 cents right now. And that is it for that one. Now, I asked Grok what tokens, the ERC20 and the ERC3643. Let's look at how much time do I got here. Oh, shit, we're over time. Burrito Joe. Then he finds... Got that on there. Gosh, they're really busting this guy's balls. Oh, wait, we got somebody else here. $187. Now, that's kind of Chaz M. 191. Chaz DM. $187. Okay, second payment, Hulk. HBD. Thanks. Oh, God, it's one of these. Now I got to try to locate that shit. That'll be tough. All right, I'll do that some other day. Yeah, whenever you contact me, please show all your screenshots of the, and don't show the top chat, please. I mean, show your account section showing your name, your screen name. It should say Burrito Joe, not you, but the Chasm guy. You got to show your Chasm name and show me the screenshots because I can't look all this shit up right now. All right. We're out of time. I pretty much showed you the cryptos that are involved. Let me just look through real quick. Blockchains, Hyperledger, Stellar, XDC. Okay, yeah, we went over all the cryptos here. There's nothing. Custody, Canton Foundation, Hyperledger. So that's going to be Stellar. There's other companies, but Stellar is what we recognize. What we're going to Chainlink for oracles. Okay, we got that. So nothing new with this. What do we got here? Oh. This leads right into T-Rex, T-R-E-X coin. It's out of Luxembourg. The Tokeny, T-O-K-E-N-Y. Tokeny is the platform. Tokeny provides the T-Rex platform. It's a dedicated Polygon CDK built. Okay. We're going to wait on the T-Rex, but tonight's show, you got to see it, I'm telling you. It's pretty exciting what's going on. Polygon, Avalanche, HBAR is mixed up with T-Rex. So when this T-Rex comes out, you've got Polygons involved, Avalanche is involved, HBAR is involved, Fireblocks, that's what Caleb Brown uses for custody. Fireblocks is involved, Layer Zero, Monarium is involved. Archax, ARCHAX, that's a Ripple partner right there. That's all involved with the T-Rex. The term T-Rex exclusively refers to permissioned ERC 3643 security tokens issued on the platform. So these are asset-backed. It's a permission. So we might not be able to get this T-Rex. Well, it's a security, so you might be able to get it. I don't know if they'll allow only credit investors only. Maybe not. So, yeah, we'll have to keep a lookout on that one. Okay, that'll wrap it up. We are done with today's program. I will see you all for tonight's show. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a biggie. I'll see you.